What is up everybody, AJ here, back again with another video. So, I will be reacting to the special program for Honkai Star Rail version 3.5 before their deaths. And yes, as you can see right here, I am reacting to this live. And I'll be very frank, I don't know what to expect in this special program as a matter of fact. And another thing is that I'm not sure whether I'll be pulling for any of these of the brand new characters, but hopefully they have something that will pique my interest, because I'll be very frank with you all, ever since we entered the Amphibious arc, right, in terms of story, there are some parts of the story, particularly in 3.3 and 3.4, that is interesting, but other than that, it didn't pique my interest. So hopefully 3.5 will change things around, but anyway, let's not waste any more time. The program will begin. And let's see what 3.5 has in store for us. This program is sponsored by Lady Aglaia. Yeah. Whoa, we're jumping right into the trailer already? Asterisk. Hyacinth. Who was that? Aglaia? Who was that lady earlier on? Are we? Why do I feel like we're entering the second part of Amphibious? Okay, there's the two brand new characters. Wait, Danheng? March has a new form? Whoa, what's going on? Serene? Wait! There's so much going on, man. Serene has a new... Wait, I just realized. March and Danheng has a new form. Yeah, March and Danheng has a new form, I just realized. Whoa, is that Alicia? Was that Alicia? What the hell is going on, man? Okay, let's process that trailer. So, there's probably a new villain in Amphibious. March and Danheng are getting a new form, and apparently Serene will transform into probably Honkai Star Rail's version of Alicia, from the way I see it. Okay, something brand new. Does that mean are we at the near end of Amphibious? Because I believe Honkai Star Rail did mention that the end of Amphibious story quest is around, I think, 3.6 or 3.7. Correct me if I'm wrong. Leave a comment down below, because I really forgot which version is the version where the final part of Amphibious story ends.
And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is the Honkai Star Rail version 3.5 special program. I'm your host, Albert. Our three guests today are all renowned figures. So, let's give them a warm welcome.
No need for formalities, dear subjects. The masses have given me many titles, but here, feel free to call me by my name, Saridra.
I'm
Saridra.
Herda. No need for further introductions.
Greetings, dear viewers. I am Screwlum. It's a pleasure to meet you all again.
Once again, a warm welcome to you all. Ooh, oh, Albert is so honored. Not only do we have the peerless gem, unrivaled genius, and inimitable beauty on our show, we've also got a genius symbolizing mechanical aesthetics, humanistic charm, and elegant precision. And even Her Imperial Majesty has graced us with
I don't
her
think I've
presence.
encountered Ceridra
If you
in the
keep
story
going
quest
on
yet.
like this, Dux Blabator, the audience is going to walk out.
Dux Blabbiter! Your Imperial Majesty, if I may be so bold, letting the audience know about our important guests is crucial. This is not idle chatter.
Owlbert, just get to the point, okay?
Since this is what our guests unanimously requested, as we enter version 3.5, the second half of the Amphorian story will officially
Yeah, 3.5
begin.
is the second half
We'll
of
meet
story
brand new
quest.
companions and witness familiar friends in a completely new light.
Indeed. Besides the already known Chrysos heirs, we also caught glimpses of Lady Ceridra and Lady Hycelens in that trailer.
Yep.
Miss March 7th and Mr. Dan Hung have also undergone quite significant changes.
And that one with pink hair, she looks a lot like that girl named Cyrene? Was that her new form?
I'll keep that under
They
wraps.
pronounce
for
Serene
now.
as Cyrene.
But what I can tell you is that
Okay.
this renewed
I'm just gonna
journey is
continue
about
to call her
to
Serene, I'm
ascend
sorry.
to a higher dimension. At the
But
place
her adult
where
form
three
totally
paths
looks like
intertwine,
Alicia though. I'm gonna
a battle
reveal.
of paths that will determine
Even
the
though I've
safety
never
of the
played Honkai
cosmos
Impact 3
has
before, but
begun.
there's just
In version
way too many
3.4
stuff about
story,
Honkai-
the Trailblazer made a
Honkai
promise
battle
with
going
Finan
on in Honkai
and
Star
took
Rail,
up the
man.
mantle of Deliverer. Meanwhile, Finan went to confront Nanook with the most blazing fury.
We now know that
Yeah.
Amphorius was a testing
Finon
ground for the
crashed
Lord
out on
Ravager
Nanook
Iron Tomb to
and he's
self-extrapolate and grow, while Finan and Cyrene accumulated power through 30 million eternal recurrences to delay the moment of Iron Tomb's true completion.
Even though human strength remains insignificant before the eons, human will shall never be mere pawns for the gods to manipulate at their whim. The fury of 400 million core flames brought forth a destruction as brilliant as a solar flare. Finan's efforts have once again interrupted the progress of Iron Tomb, and at the beginning of version 3.5, we'll discover that even the spread of the Black Tide has been halted.
Oh, so that too was the work of the Deliverer. Finan. I'll remember that name.
But back to the matter at hand. The weight of the world rests on that little one's shoulders, and saving Amphorius remains an unavoidable conundrum.
Before saving the world, there's one more preparation we need to make. The Scepter has an extremely strict autonomous protocol, restricting even its administrator. According to my and Madame Herta's speculation, this ultimate protocol goes by another name in Amphorius. The Law Titan, Talantan.
Exactly! So if we can master the authority of law before the Era Nova is complete, we can find a new breakthrough and turn the tables in our favor.
According to Amphorian history, the core flame of law was returned a millennium ago. The Trailblazers' mission is therefore clear. Anchor to a time before the core flame's return, travel back to the past, and claim the core flame.
In version 3.5's
Claim
Trailblaze
the core
mission,
flame
the
again?
Trailblazer will journey alongside Cyrene to Akama from 1,000 years ago in a new cycle
Yeah,
of
well,
eternal
this time we're
recurrence.
traveling with
That was also the era when
Cyrene.
Aglaya's predecessors still held power. The bearer of the Law Core Flame and Empress of Akama, the Imperator Ceridra.
Then, you are all targeting me? What makes you so sure I will cooperate with the Trailblazer without any reservations?
I wouldn't say they're targeting you. Someone as brilliant and mighty as yourself surely understands that the Trailblazer is working towards a brighter future for Amphorius. In version 3.5, the Trailblazer will not only meet the Knight Commander Hycelens and Imperator Ceridra while revisiting the past, but they'll also encounter Tribi and Aglaya from a millennium ago. We hope you're looking forward to
Ooh.
this first meeting and reunion.
Ah. I believe the Trailblazer will win everyone's trust with their sincerity, as always.
Moreover, in version 3.5, we'll get to see another side of Sixia as the city of infinite revelry. Legend has it that in the coastal city-state, encircled
New
by
area.
rainbows and ocean currents, the festivities never cease. People indulge in endlessly refilled honey brews while music flows without pause through every hour of the day.
But those residents in the city don't look too friendly, do they? Better watch out.
Don't be so quick to celebrate, and don't think you can just brush this off. This involves the core flame of law. Do you really think it'll be that easy?
Indeed. Since it concerns the ultimate protocol, that old Intellitron will definitely pay extra attention. He's very likely to step in and personally intervene.
That is no longer just a possibility. The Theoros Lygus has recently arrived at the Holy City and already sought an audience with me. As for what he said, it was interesting, to say the least.
Going from an observer to an interventionist is quite the unusual shift. While it shows his plans have been seriously impacted and need urgent revision, it also means the Trailblazer will face even tougher challenges ahead.
Something's off. If he's just a regular administrator, this level of dedication is way over the top. Who could this old Intellitron really be?
Maybe Lygus' true identity and motives will surface as we continue to clash with him. Besides, even when facing higher dimensional opponents, we have reliable allies who can lend us a hand. In version 3.5, both the geniuses Herda and Skrulum will become more deeply involved in Amphorius. And with them, our hand in this game grows even stronger. To add another layer of assurance to our journey, Albert here has gathered some intel about Lygus to share with everyone. Let's check it out.
Lygus.
During combat, Lygus will switch between two different forms. In his
Lygus
first form,
boss
he can
fight.
generate Titankin for combat while also applying special effects to our allied characters. Characters affected by this special effect will have their ultimates activated, but using an ultimate during this effect will cost massive HP.
When the total number of allies and enemies that appear on the field reaches a certain amount, Lygus will enter his second form. In this
Lygus has a second form.
Black Tide creatures will continuously spawn, and Lygus will modify these monsters' parameters to greatly increase their threat level. During this phase,
Physical,
he will
ice, and
continuously
wind.
enhance
Right,
his
got it.
ultimate as time passes. When using the ultimate, Lygus will deal massive distributed damage to all allies.
Oh? Is there any key information to help solve this puzzle?
Of course! If you can make a certain number of allies and enemies leave the field during his second form, it'll accelerate Lygus' switch back to his first form, reducing the threat of his ultimate.
Logic. We need to quickly eliminate Black Tide creatures to reduce the threat and improve our chances of victory.
Though it's still unclear why we must directly confront the Theoros, knowing your enemy is half the battle. Dux Avis Snoopius, your intel work is impressive.
Oh, thank you for your praise, Your Imperial Majesty. All right, let's take a short break for now, and when we come back, I've got more intel about our two Chrysos heirs seniors.
Okay, so of course there'll be new story quests. Didn't expect that we'll be getting a new boss fight though. So now I'm kind of curious how Saridra and Hyceline's gameplay are, because I totally forgot what their path is. Okay, I know Saridra follows the path of Harmony. Hyceline's, I believe she follows the path of the Hunt, right, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. And also, right, they still have not answered regarding the new forms of Serene, Marsh Serwan, and Dan Heng. They have not answered yet. And as a matter of fact, right, there is one. They have not answered that one. Whoa, they're showing off thighs and boobas already. Hey yo, Honkai, you need to chill. Yeah, just by looking at her gameplay, right, she follows the. She's definitely gives off a main DPS vibe. So I won't be surprised that she follows the path of the Hunt.
Hey!
Dux Plumpus.
Okay.
If this is
Never
your
mind.
idea of entertainment,
Apparently she's Nihility.
it's pretty underwhelming.
Dramatic, I got this.
Nihility, sorry.
Thank you, Mr. Albert, for your quick thinking.
Finally back to normal. Hey, director! This studio needs fixing. What kind of waterproofing is this? Sorry for the embarrassing display, folks. We're on a tight budget here, so please bear with us.
All right, go find Dux Goldweaver and have her allocate some repair funds.
Thank you for your gracious gift, Your Imperial Majesty.
Come to think of it, this Hycelan's looks quite different from regular humans. She's got scales, and her belly seems to be transparent?
That's right. Hycelan's is the most powerful and beautiful sea siren princess born to Fagusa, the ocean titan. She grew up in the embrace of the ocean.
I see, but why did this beautiful sea siren come ashore? And how did she end up becoming the Knight Commander of the Holy City?
Although the black tide hasn't spread in this cycle, it still surges in the darkest bowels of the world. In other words, the ocean. Fagusa promised the sea sirens that after repelling the black tide, they would throw them an endless feast on land. But in the end, Fagusa fell into silence, and the sea sirens were decimated in the war, leaving Hycelan's as the sole survivor. When I first met her, Hycelan's was in a complete daze. Her power could scatter armies, yet she no longer knew whom her blade served.
Musical
A tragic
Nihility.
past. Sounds like prime protagonist material for a novel. Then what happened?
Since that is the case, I will point the way. If she yearns for revelry, I will see it done. All I ask is for her unwavering loyalty, to stand as my sword and banner, and mine alone.
I see. So Lady Saridra became Lady Hycelan's light.
But can she adapt to life on land as a sea siren?
She did struggle a bit at first, but now she's got the hang of it. She also gained the friendship of my other loyal subjects, such as the previously mentioned Dux Goldweaver, Aglaya.
But rumor has it that Hycelan's has never been seen together with little Cypher. I say she deliberately avoids any occasions where Dolus's little kitty is present.
It's only natural for a fish to avoid a cat.
Oh.
Let's see how Miss Hycelan's
I see that.
performs in combat.
I see the...
As my sword and banner.
Hey yo,
she
stop showing your
fears
boobas
no
already,
combat.
Honkai Sariel.
When she uses her
Sheesh.
basic attack, skill,
I get it, she
or
has great SS,
ultimate in
but stop.
combat, there's a chance to inflict random types of DOT debuffs on enemies.
It seems Lady Hycelan's is a perfect match for characters who specialize in DOT effects.
Wow.
That's right. When using her
Hycelan's
skill,
pairs well with
Hycelan's increases damage taken by
Kafka,
all
Black
enemies
Swan,
and
and
deals damage.
Ho-Ho.
When using her ultimate, Hycelan's creates a zone on the field and deals damage to all enemies.
Sunlight pours into the shimmering sea, where graceful fish dance in the water. Such is the breathtaking beauty befitting of a sea siren princess.
That's my most beautiful sword. But for enemies, such beauty means deadly danger. Enemies in the zone will have reduced defense and take additional physical DOT from Hycelan's whenever they take DOT damage.
Ooh, nothing beats the thrill of a new turn and a screen full of numbers.
If Hycelan's
flying
pairs
off
well
the
with Kafka, then I have to pull for her
This zone is
already.
perfect for the buff Kafka. After all,
Because I need because I need another character that occupies that one
After
slot.
using the technique, Hycelan summons a special dimension that automatically moves forward. Enemies within this dimension will not initiate attacks. When
Oh, it's a
Hycelan's
bait.
actively attacks affected enemies to enter
It's a
combat,
bait.
her talent's effect will trigger multiple times, randomly applying DOT debuffs to the enemies.
I just noticed, is Miss Hycelan's
Alright,
actually attacking with
okay.
a violin bow?
Let the enemies slumber within the symphony. For the waves stirred by the Dux Gladiorum's melody, are as graceful as they are deadly.
Thank you for the introduction. And now, let us get to know her better. The great ruler who reigned over an age, Syridra.
Syridra. Alright, Syridra, let's see what you got. Was she snoozing? What the hell am I looking at?
Syridra, the great imperator, supreme commander of the holy city, initiator of the first flame chase journey, bearer of Lost
harmony.
Flame, and the key figure in the plan to seize Amphorius's administrative privileges.
Though I am absolutely a monarch, I need no songs of praise. Sweet words are but the daggers of cowards.
Monarch
If
mentioned.
you're so eager
I
to play
repeat,
the jester,
Monarch mentioned.
why not just shut your beak and be the Imperator's pawn instead?
Ayo!
Your way of doing
Did she
things
turn
is quite
Albert into a
intimidating.
chess piece?
I wonder, what do
Ayo.
people usually say about you?
Ambitious and ruthlessly cruel.
The Imperator never fears controversy, nor would she act for the sake of praise. I studied chess since childhood. On the board, only one rule matters: win. I will stop at nothing and pay any price to achieve my goals.
Oh,
What exactly
so
do you mean
Syridra
by
is more of a
any
strategist.
It means I won't
Reminds
hesitate,
me of Lelouch
even if
from
victory
Code
costs
Geass.
me my king piece. The only thing I want is that sweet checkmate at the end game.
I remember that Aglaya was being trained as the Imperator's successor. That kind of pressure must be immense.
Such pressure is nothing for the Imperator's successor. That girl's tenacity is second to none.
Looks like convincing the Imperator to cooperate will be quite a challenge for the Trailblazer. Could Mr. Albert share some more information to help improve the Trailblazer's chances?
Albert do have some juicy stories about the monarch. For instance, although she was known as the first and last monarch of Akama, she actually came from a city-state that worshipped Talantin.
Born in a foreign land, yet ruling over Akama.
Let me see what records we have here. During the first siege of Akama, the city was breached and faced a devastating crisis. At that time, it was Syridra who led her army to ensure Akama's safety, sparing the citizens from the ravages of war. Since then, she's been revered as its sovereign ruler, governing over the holy city.
That's right. Syridra yearns to build Amphorius into a powerful, unified empire that will last for countless generations. That's why she decided to embark on the flame chase. When dealing with her, the Trailblazer might want to approach the conversation by discussing the future of Amphorius. And how would this monarch handle herself when facing enemies? Would you care to enlighten us, your Imperial Majesty?
I certainly can. As I mentioned before,
Right.
I've studied chess since childhood, and the extrapolation of
Whoa,
chess
she
positions
pairs
is
well with,
my way of
Finon.
waging war. My skill can grant special buffs to one designated ally character. When the buffed character uses their basic attack or skill, they'll help me accumulate charge to level up this special buff. After leveling up, the special buff allows the character to duplicate their skill once when using it against enemies.
So the same skill can hit twice.
That's right.
So
Besides
basically,
normal skills, some
They
special
can use their
enhanced
skill
skills can also
twice
be
without using a turn.
Take a look! Finance enhanced skill,
Is
which
that what you're trying to
requires
say?
accumulating 4 stacks of scourge, can be used twice.
In other words, when paired with Professor Anaxagoras, both his skill and extra skill can trigger again.
Sink into insanity!
There.
Straight to the soul!
When I use my ultimate, I'll build up charge and deal damage to all enemies.
Now that's battlefield control. It's true that everything is like a game of chess. All about planning and strategy.
Also, when I use my technique, the character who triggers combat will receive the special buff at the start of the next battle. Keep this in mind when planning your battle strategy.
With such a far-sighted commander leading our battle,
Considering the fact that they're showcasing that Sarita pairs well with
Naturally.
Finon,
Mediocrity has no place on the throne.
I'm skipping Sarita. I'm sorry,
The one who shall
guys.
lead all of Amphorius can only
Because
be
I didn't
and
pull for
must be
Finon.
me.
And as shown in that
after
footage earlier on,
experiencing
right,
Sarita's story in
Finon
version
pairs
3.5, you
well
might
with
discover that
Sunday, as a
there's
matter
more
of
than
fact.
meets the eye
And I don't
behind
even
this
have
cold
Sunday.
Prada.
So
Stay tuned.
Sarita, unfortunately, is a skip for me.
Now let's take a look
As
at
for
the version
Hysilence, I'll be
3.5
pulling for her,
bench.
since she pairs well with
Version
Kafka and Max
3.5's
1.
first half war prevent, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character.
Yeah, I'll be pulling for
Hysilence.
Hysilence.
Limited 5-star light cone. Why does the ocean sing? Will have a boosted drop rate. In the first half, the limited 5-star character.
Why am I not
Kafka
surprised?
is returning. And at the same time, the limited 5-star light cone.
Considering the fact that Hysilence fire pairs well with Kafka, why not put her banner together with
Version 3.5
put
second
Kafka's
half
banner
war
together
prevent,
with Hysilence?
Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character.
But my question is,
Saridra. The limited
Saridra's,
5-star light cone, epoch etched in golden blood, will have
Yuan's
a
feet too.
boosted drop rate. In the second half, the limited
Oh,
5-star
Silver Wolf.
character, Silver Wolf is returning. While at the same time, the limited
Sure.
5-star light cone, Incessant
Sure.
Rain, will become available once again.
Hmm.
All right,
I just
let's
realized
take a quick break. We'll be
most
back
of the
shortly.
character banners are Nihility characters, except for Saridra. If you all notice.
Side calendar 3950. Saridra returns triumphant.
Because Hysilence is like
Victory belongs to every
most of the
citizen,
character.
and
Because
even more reassuring
Hysilence
to the
is a
mighty
Nihility character.
Emperor.
Kafka follows the path of Nihility. Silver Wolf also follows the path of Nihility. Are they trying to bring back Are they trying to buff back the characters from the following the path of
Side calendar
Nihility?
3959. The Emperor.
But still, regardless, I'll be pulling for Hysilence. Considering the fact that she pairs well with Kafka.
The answer will soon be revealed.
This will be
Sari
the
salad.
greatest salad ever.
What?
Let's add some fish too.
As you command.
I do believe I have another.
People
Like,
often
he's the
say that the
character. Oh,
Flame Chase
Akron,
Army's
Akron,
undefeated
yeah.
record was
The
thanks to
thing
the
is,
Parade
Akron, I need Aventurine and
3960.
I need quite at least two characters, which are Aventurine and Jiao Chu,
Why can your chess
and probably
pieces
Cypher.
fly?
Behold my new Dromus Legion. How do you like them, my dear subject?
Welcome back.
Anyway,
Now that
event
we're
time.
halfway through the feast, it's time to grab some food and fill those bellies. In version 3.5, the
Chrysos Maze Grand Restaurant
will make its debut. During this event, Trailblazers will team up with Chrysos
So
Heirs
this
to
is
win
the
a
flagship
restaurant in
event for
ID's
3.5.
Elysiae.
Running a restaurant with the Chrysos heirs? That sounds familiar. Where have I seen that before?
Weren't we supposed to save the world? What's all this about opening a restaurant?
Ah,
My thoughts
actually,
exactly,
it's the
Hoda.
story that Cyrene told us.
Oh?
Even though it's just a story, it holds infinite possibilities and will create many beautiful memories. Let old Albert tell you all about it. First, this restaurant's customers are quite special. Our purpose in opening this place is to serve delicious food to the little fairies from the Membran's Maze and bring a new lease of life to this abandoned restaurant. In the restaurant, the Trailblazer needs to take on the role of restaurant manager, run the establishment, and win the approval
my
of
gosh.
fairy customers. Also participate in the regular Membran's Maze food review.
This mini
earn stars
event
step by
reminds me
step,
of that
and
one
ultimately
game
become
that I used to play when I was a
four-star
teenager.
Michelin restaurant.
And I believe it's
All
called
right.
Diner
Then
Dash.
what's the style of this restaurant? And what dishes do they serve?
Salutations, dear guests! We specialize in authentic ID's Elysiae haute cuisine. Please take a look at our menu.
my gosh,
carefully created by our native-born chef from ID's Elysiae, which only uses local organic ingredients.
It's basically Diner
This
Dash.
special is our fresh lettuce salad, made with all natural organic greens and paired with our signature dressing for a crisp, refreshing taste and a smooth, lingering finish.
Hold on, let me-
Our chef who prepared and mixed the salad right at your table, offering you the full ceremonial experience.
Salad? Oh, looks good.
This is the
What
game
else
I
have you
was
got?
talking about.
We also have the colorful salad.
I remember playing
And
this game when I was a
that is salad.
teenager.
Wait a minute. Why is everything salad?
Well, one reason is that Mr. Finan, one of our head chefs, specializes in salads. And the other reason is the restaurant is still in its early stages. So we're a bit limited on ingredients.
So are you trying to say we could only serve
However,
salad for now?
As your management level increases, the Trailblazer can unlock more menu items, expand the shop size, and recruit more members. And to meet the customer's demands, the Trailblazer will need to work with everyone to grow various ingredients besides running the restaurant. Now, our two agricultural experts in Accent Hyacinth and the helpful field fairies will join forces to guide the Trailblazer through the planning process.
It looks like we won't have to worry about ingredients
There's
with Alexa and
planting.
Hyacinth around.
There's planting as
Leave it to
well.
the professionals. One dare say it finally bears the semblance of a contender for 4 Michelin
Oh my
stars.
god, this is
Of
it's so
course,
chaotic. It
having
literally
ingredients
reminds me
alone
of Diner
isn't
Dash, man. What
As
the
a restaurant
hell?
manager, the Trailblazer needs to consider many other aspects.
Yeah, we're literally
For
playing Diner
example,
Dash.
The ingredients you grow should match the
We're
restaurant's
literally
current
playing
recommended
Diner
dishes
Dash.
to maximize operating profits. Leveling up dishes can enhance quality and increase the average spend per customer.
We're literally playing
Proper
Diner
staffing of
Dash
both
in
the
Honkai
kitchen
Star Rail.
and dining area is essential to reduce customer wait times and increase table turnover rates. Purchasing specific facilities can also boost the restaurant's reputation and attract more customers. Plus, different ferry customers have different personalities and unique dining preferences. Some ferry customers prefer set meals, while others are competitive eaters doing food reviews who tend to eat a lot more. And some ferry customers try to sneak away without paying.
Oh? Trying to dine and dash. Someone's about to face the judgment of the law.
Uh-oh.
While running the business,
Sarah is
you'll
on the
often face
news.
unexpected situations that need the Trailblazer's
But yeah, this
decision-making
is-
skills.
This is
Running a
literally
restaurant
Diner
isn't
Dash.
exactly a walk in the park. As for what roles the other Chrysos
This
and
Chrysos
friends will
Meets
play in the
Brand Restaurant is literally Diner Dash.
You'll have to discover that for yourself in the game, Trailblazer. Alright, after a hearty meal, it's time
Old
to
brews
get some
and new
drinks.
friends. Oh
In the
man,
event
not
old brews and new friends, the Trailblazer will once again show off their skills as a special guest drinksmith at the Dream Jolt Hostelry.
Master drinksmith of
going back. We're
Penacony?
going back to Dream
This
Joe
one
Hostelry
sure is a
already.
jack of all trades.
Brilliant.
Are you going to mix drinks for our monster friends again this time?
Nope. This time, some familiar friends will be dropping by the lounge.
What?
Each friend carries their own little worries, and the Trailblazer will
What
whip
the
up
hell
a
was
magical
that?
drink to lift their mood. Delicious and healing all in one.
What the hell was that?
Oh? Which friends will be making an appearance?
Like Dr. Ratio, who came to
Oh,
Penacony
dear.
to enlighten the masses?
Dr.
Or
Ratio.
Director Topaz, who's exhausted from dealing with
Topaz,
Penacony's
how you
transfer.
doing?
Or maybe that lovely lady from the Stellaron Hunters might pay us a visit.
Oh, I see.
What if the Trailblazer messes
Mama?
up and can't mix the right drink?
No big deal. And hey, if you stumble upon a secret recipe, you might just see a whole new side of your friends.
Okay, I see
Judging by
Sushang
the
and Dr.
Trailblazer's
Ratio.
nature, they'll probably have an accidental slip-up.
After serving all the guests, the Trailblazer
Oh,
can invite
please do
them
not tell
back
me Sparkle will
for
be
one more
appearing
special
over in this
surprise
minigame
drink.
as well.
May this special mixed recipe create unique and unforgettable memories
So,
tonight. for the
Hoda,
Trailblazer
Topaz,
and their
Ratio,
unexpected
Sparkle,
guests.
and
That's not
Mama.
all for 3.5, is it, Madam Herda?
Space Station
that's not
Task
all.
Force.
In version 3.5, I will launch the AI Herda experiment. I digitized portions of my memory and knowledge into data, uploaded them to the space station's encrypted server, and created a digital version of myself. In the Space Station Task Force event,
Oh, this thing
Trailblazers need
again.
to train
Sure.
the AI Herda by completing
Sure.
different assignments to obtain assignment
thing again.
rewards.
Training an AI Herda? Hello, Chat Herda.
Oh, don't even bother. Chat Herda has rejected your query, citing insufficient complexity.
Hey, wait a sec. I haven't even asked anything yet.
Chat Herda's already trained on your behavioral patterns. It's just making predictions.
Okay,
Wrap up the
next.
feast. I've got some after dinner treats for everyone. First up, our old friend.
Of course,
the
the usual
gift
gift
of
of
Odyssey.
Odyssey.
Nice.
Yay!
The Planar Fissure and Garden of Plenty events will also return. Complete
As
the challenges to
usual.
earn double rewards.
Shape of Siren's Stagnant Shadow will also be
Ice type
available.
character
And you
essential
can obtain the
materials.
Ascension material Sea Siren's Torn Fin for ice characters upon completing the challenge.
Ice?
Additionally, in version 3.5, the feature mentioned in the previous official notice that allows individual voiceover switching for collaboration characters will be launched. Trailblazers will be able to switch interaction,
Ooh.
combat, and idle
Wait,
voices
wait, wait,
from the
wait,
current
wait, wait, wait,
voiceover
wait.
to the
Ooh.
original licensed audio.
Here's the thing.
In other words, you can switch Saber and Archer's interaction and combat
Ice
voice
Silence
lines
is
to Japanese
physical.
while keeping all other
Cerebral
characters
is green.
unchanged.
Nice!
So who will be using the
Finally,
Ice Ascension?
Honkai Star Rare will also be joining this year's Gamescom.
Alright,
From August
Gamescom
20th
is
to August
in
24th this year, Honkai Star Rare will greet everyone with a brand new boot style.
2 weeks. 2
Trailblazers,
weeks.
come visit us and get your free goodies.
Which means we'll be
Stay
getting
tuned to our official
a trailer
social
for
media channels
Gamescom.
for more details. All right, and with that, it's time for us to bid farewell to this feast. Thanks to all our special guests for being
Wait.
with us. See y'all next time. Bye-bye.
Farewell!
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye,
See you next
everybody.
time.
No preview on that's it. No preview on the upcoming characters. Really? Okay, you know what? Before I wrap this up, right? Let me watch that trailer one more freaking time, and I might be pausing at certain moments. Yeah. Here's my question. Who in the blue hell is this character? Like, who is she? Who is she? Huh? Buddy. Like, who in the blue hell is this? Is she like the final villain or some kind? So yeah, as you can see over here, Dang Heng has a new form. Yeah. We'll be getting a new Dang Heng. And wait just a minute. Is this March? Is this March? She looks evil. It's as though March has joined the dark side. And of course we have Serene. As you can see, Dan Heng is definitely has a new weapon. That has to be Serene. Apparently Serene will be getting a new form from the way I see it. Yep. Notice Dan Heng and March. Yeah, March has a new form. Both Dan Heng and March will be getting a new form. So I would assume that this will be the gang for the second half of version 3. For the second half of Amphorius. This is definitely March. But she looks... It's as though March has turned evil for some unknown freaking reason, man. Really, what the hell happened? And stop. And Dan Heng even has a new form as well, as a matter of fact. Wait, whoa. Stop. This has to be Serene. It had to be Serene. Serene definitely gained a new power or something like that, and she has her adult form, and she looks even more like Elysia right now from Honkai Impacted. Yeah, She definitely looks more like Elysia from Honkai Impacted in this shot right over here. I do know that Serene will be a playable character in the future, but safe to assume that the Serene that will be playable will be in this form from the way I see it. Which makes more sense, to be very frank. So we're definitely getting a new Danheng. We're definitely getting a new March, where she looks evil for some unknown freaking reason. And of course, Serene will be playable as well. And from the look of things, we'll be getting the playable version of Serene will be the adult version that looks like Elysia from Honkai Impacted. My only question is, why does March looks evil in this trailer? And which character will be released in 3.6? Those are my only questions. And with that wraps up my reaction to the special program for Honkai Star Rail version 3.5. If you guys enjoyed my reaction, I do appreciate a thumbs up on this video. And feel free to comment below what are your thoughts on the special program as well, as a matter of fact. Until then, thank you guys for watching. Hope you all have a good one. My name is AJ, and I will see you all in the next video.